And we're back with Third Eye View and our guest, Kim Glover, resident psychic. And she's going to be going over how she receives this psychic information and really breaking it down for audience members. So we also have a very special audience guest as well, Christine Wayland, who is going to be the client for Kim. So Kim, can you give us a little breakdown of what you're doing here and how this works?
Sure. So it all depends on the scenario. I can use tarot cards if you wish, or we can just go through a discussion. You can ask me a question, and then we can go from there. Normally what happens with respect to if you ask me a question for me, my clairs become my biggest tool. So clairvoyance and clairaudience. So the kind of the hearing and the knowing, even just the feeling. It's almost like that gut intuition. Really, you have to trust in that and strengthen that. That's kind of where I work, and it tends to. What I've found is it seems to be working very well.
And that's huge what you said, trust. I think that's what is missing from a lot of fellow intuitives, is trusting it. So Christine, did you have a question for Kim?
I do. Could you give me a more clear and fresh perspective on the path that has been placed before me?
Okay. So instantly, quite often what I get is feelings also. So instantly I'm feeling that this is a little bit nerve-wracking for you, or you're a little apprehensive about it. But what I want to say about it, that's okay. Hold on to that apprehension, because sometimes that's a good thing to help you move forward. And I want to tell you to move forward on that path that you're on. I'm feeling really good about it. I feel really positive about it. I'm feeling like it's something that you should definitely be doing. It feels to me like it's been something that's been kind of hidden. This sounds like something that's been kind of hidden way back. And it's kind of come back up to the forefront again. Again, I feel that initial, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. I'm not sure if this is the right path to go, but I feel it's definitely the right path to go. And if you like, we can certainly pull a card and we can see what comes from that as well. Or
it's such a beautiful deck. It would be a shame not to use it, Kim.
It's one of my favorite decks. Do you want to pick a card?
This one right here, please.
Oh, she knew. She was drawn there.
She was drawn right for it. All right, so here we go. Vulnerability.
Oh, wow. Yes, big time connection to what you were saying.
Yeah, it speaks for it right there. So do open up and do be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. I see somebody that's with you in spirit. I see a female lady, an older lady that's with you in spirit. She wants you to also know definitely to take this on. She's going to be by your side while doing this. And she wants you to know it's okay to reach out and talk to her. I feel somebody is with you in your dreams. Okay. Do you have a female that comes to you in your dreams?
Yes, I have lots of.
Okay, so there's a particular female that I feel here that's with you in your dreams. And these are where your answers are going to come to you. Are you a dreamer? Are you a type to kind of, when you wake up, do you kind of try to figure out your dreams and kind of see what's going on? I think that this is where your answers are going to come to you, is in your dreams. I see a young lady also that's here to support you. This lady is with you currently, and she wants to support you, and she wants to help you through this time as well.
And Kim, just to be clear, you're not seeing this on the card. I'm looking at the same card you are. So is this something like you're saying using your clairs? This is your clairvoyance, where this is almost kind of, would you say like a trigger? Or
absolutely.
How is that?
Yep, it's absolutely a trigger. It kind of helps, again, is just that trusting. When you're hearing or you're feeling something inside,
right.
Having something like this, another tool, is kind of a trigger to say, it's okay, you're right. Just you need to say what's on your mind. The one thing that I found, I think also that Deb's been very good at teaching and coaching and sharing us, is you have to give, you have to say exactly what it is that you're getting, because if you don't, then you're not going to trust yourself. So you have to give what you're hearing, but having a tool or having this card just to kind of confirm that for you, it kind of just brings up that confidence a little bit more as well.
we always talk about in Circle and in teachings, giving what you get and how you get it. You don't always have to know what it means. And
Right.
sometimes, like for example, Christine will know exactly what you're talking about, even though perhaps you don't know the particulars. So it's how it's connecting.
That's right.
Connecting with your guest here.
Absolutely. And sometimes, you know, to be honest, there's times also where there might be something that may come, and I may not necessarily, or any of us may not necessarily bring it across appropriately or accordingly. It'll connect for you. You'll feel it. You'll feel that inside. You'll know what the message is, and not always do you know it right off the hop. It could be you know, a couple weeks down the road. Oh, that's what she meant.
Yeah.
So it might not necessarily always come right away.
And is this something, like we have Christine, an audience member here, which is wonderful, but we're talking about online psychics in our hot topic. Would you get the same type of connection with somebody over the phone, or does it matter if they're here or not here? Is there a difference?
No, I absolutely, initially I thought there's no way that I can do this over the phone, because I always feel like you have to be with that person. And again, I think just sitting with the person, there's that trust thing again. You have more feeling of trust. But after, probably just after the first call, it was great. I thought for sure I was going to need them there, but absolutely not. When the connection is there, the connection is there. Whether
Right.
you're sitting with
Whether
somebody.
you're there or not.
Yeah, there's times where I'll practice with my sister-in-law, and we'll practice from home. We'll have, you know, whether it's a question for one another, or even just a simple, I'm thinking of a song from this band. What song,
yes,
you know, we just
yeah.
kind of practice those sort of things, and
A little
just,
fun,
yeah,
absolutely.
again, just to build that trust and confidence.
And is this something, if I'm not a trained psychic, could I have cards at home and utilize it this way as well?
Absolutely. I think the more tools that any of us have, the better. This is probably where I built most of my confidence, because it is something that you can use at home. Mm-hmm. It's something that you can use, I guess, in private if you want, because you can use these for yourself. Mm-hmm. You can ask a question on your own and flip a card to see what the answer might be. So to me, the more tools you have, the more experience, the more trust, the more confidence that you're building.
Oh, and that's what we want ultimately, is for people to begin to trust their intuition.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, Christine. Thank you so much, Kim. And if people are looking to connect with you, do they go to inpsychics.com or?
Yeah, and it is a an online site. It is called inpsychics.com. And actually on there, they don't like us to go with our name. So on there, I am AKA Willow.
Ah, fabulous. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for being here. And if you at home have any questions, feel free to comment on this video, send us an email. Until next time, we're Kawartha Mediums, and we have your Third Eye View. Be sure to subscribe to our Third Eye View YouTube channel and check us out on Facebook. And as always, you can connect with us through Kawartha Mediums as well.